What's up, Tim Sykes, millionaire mentor and trader here, living the laptop lifestyle, working with a view here in Indonesia. I'm so happy to be here. I love traveling. I know it's a little crazy for those of you trying to figure out what I'm doing. I went to Vegas, for my annual conference. I went to Tokyo to celebrate my first millionaire student, Michael Good's 19th wedding anniversary. Came back to Vegas for Formula One. Now I'm back here in Indonesia. We've got some new schools opening, some new recycling centers, and I got to hike. And I got to work with a view. There actually is service here, which is crazy. And I want to wish you guys a happy holidays. Happy Thanksgiving. My special for Thanksgiving and Black Friday for you is this new AI software that is so revolutionary. If you click below, this is my gift to you. You can learn it, you can study it, you can utilize it. It curates the best stocks in the world. We're having winners of 50, 100, 200% in a day or two because the market is so hot. No different than this volcano behind me. It has really been brewing for quite a while, and now November, it's been hot. December, we should get a Santa Claus rally. January, we'll probably get the January effect, so really want you to capitalize. But this video is about breaking news that I just saw. Right as we got here, CZ of Binance just pled guilty to a whole bunch of charges. His company Binance is paying, I think, $4 billion in fines. I think he was personally paying $50 million in fines. Like, we haven't even slept yet. Like, this is Show Quinn. I just said that introduction so wrong. This is Quinn. We're exhausted right now, but we got to do this hike. We came here for sunrise to get this spot to ourselves. What do you think? Do you like this place? Leave a comment below. But I saw this breaking news about CZ, and frankly, I'm just not surprised. There's so much corruption and shadiness in crypto. By the way, I don't have any other accounts. None of my students or I have any other accounts. There's no backup accounts. We're not managing your money. We don't tell people to invest in shady crypto wallets. It's all scams. Crypto has a lot of potential as a technology, but it's being held back by scams. The law is very gray area, and I think a lot of people have taken advantage of that, whether it was SBF and now CZ and a bunch of other characters. But just be careful, okay? If CZ and SBF going down should teach you anything, they were the two most successful companies in the entire crypto space. And Binance, maybe it continues. I don't know. It's all gray area with the law. But CZ has resigned, pleading guilty. He'll probably serve a little bit of time. SBF will probably serve time. Like, you cannot trust anybody in crypto. Actually, leave that comment. Say, I will not trust anybody in crypto and in the stock market for that matter. Never forget, Bernie Madoff was one of the biggest scammers of all time, and he used to be chairman of the NASDAQ, okay? So I know there's a lot of people in Discord chat rooms, and they're on social media, and you think that they're all great. Guess what? Expect the worst and you'll never be disappointed. I do not trust anybody who doesn't show every single trade publicly. I get it. Some people are like, I'm not going to show everything. That's my secret sauce. I'll lose my edge. Fine. So be it. But understand, if there's somebody like that, or if they say they don't want to share because of their ex-wife or their wife or their friends, they don't want to talk about how much money they've made. I've heard so many different excuses, from taxes, unpaid, to just not wanting to talk about publicly. I don't care about any excuses. You can't trust anybody. SBF, CZ, Bernie Madoff. These are three multi-billionaires who all just recently went down. There's so many more people. It's not just the multi-billionaires who are hiding stuff, okay? It's the whole finance world. And I'm sorry to say this, but this is why I show every single trade now over 25 plus years. I'm not the best trader. I'm not a multi-billionaire. If you ask any big traders about me, they'll laugh. Because I trade penny stocks, I donate all my trading profits to charity. I have 30 millionaire students, even though I have thousands of students. Guess what? Yes, I'm being real with you. Why do I only have 30 millionaire students out of thousands of students? Most students don't study. No different than 90% of people with a gym membership don't go to the gym. 90% of my students don't study the video lessons that I send them. I can't help you if you don't study, but I can't force you to study. I'm just going to be real with you. You look at the $7 million that I made. Really? Is that all you've made over 2 decades? Yes. I trade small and conservative. Just the other day, I was trading SHOT. I nailed it. I was dead on about the story. They have a drink that supposedly can cut the alcohol levels in your blood by 50%. Is it right? Is it real? Who knows? They'll probably screw it up in the long run. But I made my nearly $2,000, and then the stock just doubled while I was flying here to Indonesia. I sold way too soon, okay? I need you to understand that I'm not the best. I'm sitting here trying not to fall, but I'm just gonna be real with you. And in an industry full of frauds, being real, being blunt is very useful. I get it. There are scams, CZ, SBF, Madoff, all these Discord chat rooms where they only show their biggest wins. I say that they're screenshot heroes. Look, I made 10,000 today. I made 20,000 today. Show me all your trades. I don't believe these random screenshots. It's no different than a golfer submitting a scorecard where golf has 18 holes, and let's say they show their top 2 or 3 holes. Look, I birdied this hole, I eagled this hole. What about the other 15 or 16 holes? No, we don't want to talk about that. Even if it's not an outright scam, there's a lot of shadiness. And you can't learn from traders who don't show all their trades. Why? Because you can't partake in all these ideas and try to emulate a strategy when you don't know the risks. What if you think that you're getting into a strategy and there's only one win here or there? Guess what? HOT is just my latest weekend winner. My weekend strategy has been on fire. In the past 10 weeks, I think I profited 8 times out of 10. And one time I don't think I even traded. It's not that I'm trading all the time right now. The laptop is closed. I don't see any great trades. So I'm hiking, I'm enjoying this view, and I'm making this video for you. But I want you to be more cautious. Hold on, I'm gonna get closer to you. I don't wanna fall. Although you might like that, right? You would laugh if I fell right now. This place is a dust bowl. Whew! Look at this. Show them my shoes and my pants. Even this new iPhone, I'm risking it with all this dust. Queen's eyes are closed and my eyes are closed. I just got to be real with you. And the reason why I can be real with you is because what I offer is real. Can they even see me? Is this a good angle? I don't even know.
Yeah, that's good.
All right. I want you using not just my lessons, but also technology, whether it's a laptop, whether it's a smartphone, and now AI. So my whole point of this video, don't trust people, but guess what? Technology is eclipsing people. You're not going to even need to trust me or anybody else in the future. Learn technology. Click below. Use this new AI program called XGPT. It's actually traded better than me on its own, even though I'm the one who input all the indicators and I basically taught it. No different than how a lot of my Millionaire students are better traders than me, and I taught them. I'm like their kindergarten teacher, okay? I teach people basics. Technology that we have, tools like XGPT, stocks to trade, breaking news, stocks to trade scans. These are basic tools that give you an edge in the market every day, and we can be real. Do we win every time? No. Do we hide trades? No. You can see every single one of my trades, and I might not be making that much this year or last year, but I'm still green. And if you actually annualize it over the past several years, I'm making an average of $500,000 per year in trading profits. Some years are better than others, you know? That's the game. The good news is once you learn a strategy, once you learn the rules, once you use these tools, you have better odds on every trade. And then it's a marathon, not a sprint, because every single trade, every single play that pops up over the course of your lifetime, you now have the ability to capitalize on. And that's what I want from you. There's always going to be scams. There's always going to be bad stocks. There's always going to be traders who hide their trades. All you can do is try to sort out what's good and what's bad and what's useful to you. And I know, based on the 30 Millionaire students that I've created, and now I also have a few dozen other Millionaire students coming up. They haven't made millions yet, but they're making 5 and 6 figures and they're on their way. It takes time. You need good plays. SHOT was one of my biggest winners recently, but that was just, a few days ago. And frankly, it fits the 7-step framework to a T2. If you click the link below, I'll include the 7-step framework. You need tools, you need education, and you need cynicism. Don't give in to anybody. Don't believe anybody is above the law in crypto or the stock market, especially if they don't show everything publicly. I cannot believe a single word that any trader who doesn't show every trade says. I'm sorry. Madoff was chairman of the NASDAQ, and he was a complete fraud. You think that those people are, limited to billionaires? No. There's so many small-time frauds and shady people, and I'm sorry, but that's the industry. The good news is you can learn from it. You can avoid it by just expecting the worst all the time. Not believing in CZ's innocence, not believing in SBF's innocence, not believing in all the multi-billion-dollar VCs and hedge funds that invested in them. And, everyone's gambling. Even what's going on, with OpenAI and Sam Altman getting, basically taken out of his own company, $90 billion company. public relations disaster. No one is above the law. I'm not saying what OpenAI did was illegal, but like a $90 billion company and probably what was one of the dumbest drama, tragedies that I've seen in any business lately. One of the hottest companies in the world. So if you ever are thinking about investing in a good company or investing in a hedge fund or a mutual fund and they say that they're all high and mighty, don't believe them for a second, okay? SBF, CZ, and now Sam Altman. I should have brought him up at the beginning. I'm just not organized. I have too little sleep. All of these are some of the most successful, richest entrepreneurs and startups in the world. And they all screwed up big time to different levels. So, I don't know. We have this beautiful thing here. Sun's in my eye. There's dust in my eyes. I just want to be real with you. And I want you to capitalize on every opportunity possible. Can they still see me? We're trying all sorts of different angles here. I really do believe that XGPT is probably the single best tool that you can use, just because I know how hard my team and I worked programming it, creating it. It's on its own. It's already picking some big winners, 50, 75, 100% in a day or two. We have a hot market. We got the Santa Claus rally coming up, the January Fed coming up. So like I'm thinking about all these things, and I'm just like, what can I tell you right now to really give you the best odds of success in the future for you and your family? This is a big family holiday. Happy Thanksgiving once again to you and your family. But do what you can to help them. Getting financial freedom is one of the best things that I can recommend. How do you get financial freedom? You got to make good investments, good trades, and invest in yourself. Good education, good tools. Click the link below. This is XGPT that I want you to test out. We have a whole presentation. I'm also answering Q&A. We just unveiled it the other day. We're inundated with people who wanted it, and we had to shut the offer down real quick, but I'm opening it up again for Thanksgiving for you. This is my Thanksgiving present. We're literally overwhelmed with the amount of storage and energy that is required for this thing to work. At the same time, it's so life-changing and it's so important. We're putting everything behind it. And that's why I want you to capitalize on it. I gotta go. The dust is killing us. We gotta get some sleep. All we are is shadows and dust, as what's his name said to Maximus in Gladiator. I don't know. I'm losing my mind. Click below. Learn from Chat or XGPT, not ChatGPT. ChatGPT is gonna have problems. Sorry to all the OpenAI people. But you can never, believe in any one person or any company too much. You got to be adaptable. Always expect the worst, but study hard and try to prepare for the best. That's today's lesson. Happy holidays.